ain't this like what they talk
We're live right now. Bear me one moment.
Some sporty
Yeah,
shit.
that's right.
Okay, I'm trying to get technical. He just fucking.
Test 1 2. Test 1
It
2.
look like some like athletic,
Yep.
athlete type shit. Like you.
All right, we're live. We're live.
Call them on. Hey, Shalom.
Shalom.
Hey, first of all, we give all praises, honor, and glory unto
Yahweh,
Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Kakadash. And double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who teach us this truth and rule well. And peace, love, and salutation and blessing unto the hopeful elect, those who are sincerely hastening the day that the Heavenly Father Yahweh is going to send his son Yahweh Shai, and it's going to be very, very soon. Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus, he's about to come and deliver the elect of Israel, which are you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, while destroying our enemies, man. And we in them times, man. And that's why the Lord has woken up his prophets, beginning with the, Elder Abba Bivens back in the late 1960s, going down to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and the men that you see who teach the same doctrine week in and week out on the streets, and then posting up lessons during the week on YouTube, because the Lord has been showing a sign that he's coming, man. And we see it. Everything that we have been prophesying about, everything is within reach. All of the major prophecies, Civil War, the economy crashing, the mark of the beast, World War III, everything is in play right now, man. And those who can't see it, really you don't want to see it because you engulfed in this wickedness. Because the Lord is coming with fire, a great judgment. And these people are finna starve even before then. Before then, you're going to have a time like never before where you're going to have starvation, where you're going to have famine, where you're going to have pestilences. The Lord is going to bring down great judgments upon these people because they don't take heed to his word, especially 2/3 of our people. You're rebellious, and you just believe that the Most High will neither do good nor evil. When everything before our faces right now is letting us know that he's coming soon, man. You got America who just took Venezuela, basically, saying they're going to take Greenland. We seeing the pieces fall into place for World War III, man. So the brother got something to bring it out.
This is Ezekiel chapter 33 and verse 30. It says, "Also, thou son of man, the children of thy people still are talking against thee by the walls and in the doors of the houses, and speak one to another, everyone to his brother, saying, Come and let I pray you, and hear what is the word that cometh from the Lord. And they come unto thee as the people cometh, and they sit before thee as my people, and they hear thy words, but they will not do them, for with their mouth they sheweth much love, but their heart goeth after their covetousness."
Right, and Jake, our people have been in that spirit. Actually, as I was walking up, it was a Jake up here, basically in that same spirit.
Right.
I know about that Israelite, this, and that.
Don't forget the cigarette.
Nigga, this is very serious, man. It's a lot that comes behind this, man. It's not just about knowing that you're an Israelite. It's about these prophecies popping off, and great destruction is coming. The Lord's going to even kill most Israelites that's in America.
Yep. 2/3.
A lot of them are going to know that they're Israelites. They know that they may have heard this, but they don't take heed to the words. They don't take heed to the prophecies. Even what our Lord Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly called Jesus, what he said, earthquakes in diverse places, wars and rumors of wars, signs in the heavens, pestilence. All these things have been happening at an unprecedented rate at the same time, and Jake don't take heed to it.
Now they want to go chase the bag
Right.
and be streamers and podcast niggas and shit.
Still, how about that?
Be
Yeah,
philosophical.
they want to be rappers and Christians and all this other stuff.
Yep.
At the end of the world.
Right.
Dang.
And it's crazy because you know how that Jake knows what this is about, like the things that we talk about. You know that they're aware because all these different stratas of society that Jake is in, they always biting off of what we say. Okay, the MOTB, we the ones that came up with that term, man.
Mm-hmm.
The C hip.
Yep.
Yep.
The digital current, talk of digital currency, geopolitics, bringing out things about the scriptures and Esau trying to connecting things to prophecy, man. Now everybody's on that same wave. Why? Because they paying attention to what we're saying, man.
Right.
Okay? But they want to still do their own thing, man.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
They want to serve the Lord how they want to serve the Lord, man.
Right. It may sound cool to them, and they want to sound like they know something around people. Oh, I know a little bit about the Israelite shit. You know what I'm saying? I know. All right, man.
Yep.
But James said, be a doer.
Yep.
You know?
Right. It's just, you know, Mars Hill niggas all over again, but just
Yep.
with the internet.
Yep.
You know, that's all it is. Verse 32, it says, and lo, thou art unto them as a very lovely song of one that hath a pleasant voice and can play well on an instrument, for they hear thy words, but they do them not. And when it cometh to pass, lo, it will come, then shall they know that a prophet hath been among them.
Right. And that's the time that we in which is going to be known that a prophet has been amongst these people. Because the things that they have heard us say, see, the men of Great Millstone actually prophesied, occupied in prophecies, meaning say before it happens. And we've been prophesying of the downfall and the destruction of America, and that is soon, that is imminent. The signs that we bring out, the precepts of prophecies, and the things that we see, it lets us know that it's imminent. Yes, there will be no food in the store soon. People go, damn, the men had said it. No food in the stores. It will be civil war, and you see it pop off now.
Right.
We actually been watching and seeing it, seeing the tensions raised for years, man. You know, at some point the bubble is gonna burst, man.
Yep.
You got these rich bankers building bunkers. We've been telling you that this place is gonna be nuked. And now you got all type of videos on TikTok, World War III, this, that.
Yep.
And the only way they could subdue this place is to shoot nukes at her. That's the only way. And they know that. So therefore they have what? Nukes.
Nukes. Got the nukes.
We've been telling you that the NATO and the EU is going to break up.
Yeah.
And now you have 7 nations in the NATO saying if America takes Greenland from Denmark, the NATO is going to just break up.
Right.
It's going to be over with. And America will be an enemy to those European nations.
And the damage is done because of this, these threats. NATO is like, man, we can't trust America. The damage is done just by what they're saying. Oh, so, okay, you just want to take land that's not even yours for your own ambitions? All right, so it's sowing seed already in the minds of the people in Europe. All right, it's a done deal.
They're going to hate this place.
Yeah.
You know, at my job, I was dealing with an Edomite, you know, and the conversation was so cordial. I'm just listening to him, actually. He has his phone, it got CNBC playing on his phone as I'm talking to him. And he, you know, he's just talking, and I'm just letting him speak as if I agree with him, which I know is about to happen as far as Trump taking Venezuela and all these different things. And these Americans, they are proud.
Yep.
They justify their actions. It ain't just Trump.
No, these regular Edomites.
They're proud.
You know,
Yeah, they love.
They're
they love
proud.
it.
They're like, well, somebody got to do something about
Yeah.
that. Somebody got to take the. So America is just the most noble, you know, righteous person to do these things.
Yep.
You know, so they really behind this place, and that's why these nations, they're behind America's wickedness, and that's why really fuck the nations. Why the Lord is going to give this judgment as He about to give.
Right.
You know, proud of you Americans is something else, man. You look at comment boards. It'll be people that act like they don't agree with Trump, but still say, but you know, hey, we still gotta, you know, it makes sense for us to have Greenland.
Yep.
Hey, woe unto him that increaseth that which is not his. man.
Right.
Yep.
You know,
Even-
it's really you Edomite Americans and then you dumbass black Americans here. You know, I'm not gonna call y'all Judah, y'all
Nah.
black
Right.
Americans.
Yeah.
You know, that y'all, you FBA niggas
Right.
that conservative,
Afro-American.
Afro conservative niggas, man. Y'all the ones that's really, cheering this bullshit on, man. But you know, you got, people that's from other countries that might live here that understand that this is fucking folly, man.
Right.
And people around the world are looking at America like, yo, this is ridiculous. And now, that, like the brother Smock was talking about this before camp. Now America's face is just completely dirty. Now you can't play morality police.
Nope.
Right.
At these different UN meetings and international councils, man,
Yep.
talking about human rights violations and world law. You can't do that, man. Because look at what you did.
Right.
Look at what you did in Venezuela, man. Look what you're getting ready to do to Greenland.
Right.
Okay. Look at what you're getting ready to do, and you're boasting about it too, man.
Yep.
Yep.
So you can't say nothing about Russia, Iran. You can't say nothing about Afghanistan, the different stand nations. You can't
Right.
say nothing, man. You can't say nothing about China.
Yep.
Okay, because
Right.
you are the fucking spearhead of imperialistic fucking oppression all over the world,
It's
man.
all in your face now.
And
We've
you
been
proud
saying
about it, you know. So
Right.
fuck Babylon, man. And
Yeah.
the world is seeing that, you know, that America's not right, and it's gonna lead to your destruction, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah, I was going to bring out because this is the spirit that these Edomites are in, okay? This is the book of Psalm, chapter 10, verse 4. The wicked, through the pride of his countenance, will not seek after God. God is not in all his thoughts. We clearly know that. That's these Edomites. Verse 5, here's the point. His ways are always grievous. Thy judgments are far above out of his sight. As for all his enemies, he puffeth at them.
Right.
And this is exactly what America's doing. They're puffing at their enemies. All right? This whole notion we're going to take Greenland, shut the fuck up Denmark. All right? So this is America puffing now. And this is these are their allies. Also, the United Nations, Elder Lawyer mentioned the UN. Do you know, both friend and foe, the United Nations was against what Trump did in Venezuela?
Yeah.
Even the Secretary General, Gutierrez, okay, he was against that. They said America violated UN Charter, okay, international law.
Yeah.
Right.
So, and here's the kicker. America, you voted for that Secretary General to be in that position.
Right.
Okay? So, hey, it goes to show you that pride, that pump, you puffing at your enemies, and now even your allies are like, well, damn, America's treating us like enemies. Well, fuck America.
Right, and here's the thing: America has always had that pride and pomp,
Yep.
but it's at an all-time high right now.
Yep.
America has always been this had this imperialistic theology. Everything just freaking belongs to them, man. You know, and taking this and taking this country and putting in their own rulers. You know, starting proxy wars, doing what you want to do around the earth, and just acting like you know, it's all about you. You know, but it's at an all-time high with Trump, man, because we're at the end of this place. You know, and it's going to be America and the state of Israel against the rest of the world,
Facts. That's facts, man.
and it's soon.
It's happening. The American government's compromised other than them JJs. This is the reason why, all right, Donald Trump's able to, all right, bypass Congress and the Senate and do whatever the fuck he wants, man. Because he's been blackmailed by the Zionist JJs. You know, the small hats, the 1948ers.
In which they all were.
Jeffrey Epstein.
In which they all were, because you had the 250 congressmen, house speakers, whatever, you
Yep.
know, house all over there in the state of Israel just
Yep.
recently, man.
Yeah.
So America is
that's
compromised,
Yep.
man. This place is going down.
the least of the flock shall draw them out.
And the Lord is you know, letting it be known, like the first precept the bishop just brought out, that yeah, his prophets got the truth, man. You gonna know that it was a prophet among you. And soon enough, we're not gonna be out here on these streets.
Facts.
That's a prophecy as well. And you gonna know that. You're gonna be like, damn, they said it was almost time, you know. They said you better get this truth now. Soon enough, that's happening, man. Because the way they moving, they don't want no opposition. The way they moving, they don't want no opposition. They don't want nobody speaking up against them. You got it, Uriah.
This is Ecclesiasticus or Sirach chapter 10, verse 8, and it says, because of unrighteous dealings,
There we go.
injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another.
Right. There will never be peace on the earth with America ruling. They're not about peace. They're about going to other nations. They're about taking from other people, taking from nations, destroying them. You know, sucking up all the resources from the earth. You just want to dig and dig, get all the rare earth minerals, get all the oil. Trump said we're going to have 55% of the world's oil under our control. That's all you want, man. So the scriptures tell you, and you got Venezuelans who were rejoicing that Maduro got taken. Look, the scriptures say Yahushua said the thief come not but to kill, to steal, and to destroy. The thief don't come to rescue you. He'll make your shit worse.
Yep.
They went and took Libya, right? Off of some bullshit, right? Gaddafi was doing relatively good for those people over there. It had good intentions for Libya and for Africa. They took him, killed him, and now you got open slave market over there.
Right.
They took Saddam Hussein
Yep.
out of power, and 1 million Iraqis died within the next 10 years.
Yep.
1 million.
Did Iraq get better? Hell no.
No, it got worse.
It got worse.
Right.
You know?
America has not been profitable for the earth. In every way that's imaginable that you could think, all the corruption throughout the governments, but all the pollution throughout the earth, the U.S. Navy polluting the ocean, all you people.
Yeah. And you American people, y'all be behind it, man.
Yep.
Yep.
You know, the reason why America has been able to maintain this quality of life in comparison to the rest of the world is because the American military, man.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, which is really what's keeping the petrodollar up.
Yep.
That's why they're able to continue to have this system afloat, man.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why, as much as you American people tend to here and there complain about things, y'all never really make a movement against the corruption that's going on, man.
Right.
Why? Because you can still get your Starbucks coffee, you can still watch your Netflix, you can still watch your HBO Max, your Disney Plus, you can still go to the movie theaters.
It's true.
You know, you still got your 401k, your W-2, and all this other bullshit,
Yep.
your luxuries.
Yep.
You know, so you're good, man. You don't worry about shit, man.
Yeah.
You know, you still got running water, access to energy and electricity at your fingertip, man.
Yep.
You know, so you'll never rise up, man. But see, that's why the world hates you, fucking Americans, man. Okay, that's why the world hates you, people, man, and that's why the world is gonna rise up against this place with violence and warfare, man. Because you motherfuckers are with it, man.
Yep.
Okay.
But mad too, you know, that's why Trump, Salaki, you know, that's why Trump is trying to infiltrate all these other nations, all right, because they're gearing up for something. What is it that they're gearing up for? World War III, okay? And the prophecy is that America is going to lose that war, and after that war is going to be the reconciliation between the elect, the nation of Israel, and Yahweh Shai and the Lord, so we could be able to establish the kingdom on earth, man. So
Right.
the signs are in everybody's face.
Yep.
Right.
The signs are in Jake's face, but they decide to turn the cheek the other way. But that's why they're gonna get their ass destroyed.
Yeah.
Right.
Get 'em out
It's
the way.
evident. It's evident.
You side with the wicked nigga.
Right.
Like,
Right.
I wanted to add, and Ramak, you got it after. Just real quickly, you made a point. Kakam, you said Trump's about to do something. I don't know if y'all saw the article. Trump is requesting 1.5 trillion for the Department of War.
Yep.
I made a video on that. Yeah.
Okay, 1.5 trillion for fiscal year 2027 budget. All right.
Right now it's 900 billion.
Right.
So he's increasing it to 1.5 T.
So just to land back, what the blood brother was saying is on point. Trump is getting ready for war, man.
So
They
niggas wanna-
see it. 1.5 trillion. Do you know if anybody does a Google, all right, Russia or China, how much money, okay, do they put in their military? Nowhere near close. Or it's less than 500 billion. All right, so America's trying to take over the whole world.
The
And
hammer of the earth.
The hammer of the earth, man.
That's how you know this place is Babylon the
Babylon the
Great.
Great, yeah.
That's how you know what time it is. You got more on that, Ura.
Yeah,
But
verse-
1.5 trillion, that's more than a 50% increase just like that.
Right.
And niggas want to play around and act like nothing is happening. Niggas want to be on podcasts and shit. Want to just be about debates and shit.
Yeah.
When he changed the name from the Department of Defense to the Department of War, just took Venezuela, talking about taking Greenland, said they'll do it the mean way if they have to.
Right.
Increasing the defense spending from 1 trillion to 1.5 trillion. That should fucking tell you something.
Right.
You know? But it tells us that we got the truth. We've been prophesying of these things. And it has to happen. Because it ain't just happening randomly, because our Lord is coming, man. Yahweh Shai has to come and take this earth. That's what it's all been about. That's what it's all been about. You got it, Ura.
You know, I got an article right quick that just said this is for 2024, China's military spending was an estimated 314 billion, making the second largest spender globally, while Russia spent approximately 149 billion.
Look at that. They spend way less.
Yep.
Way less. All right? And they have the technology, they have the might to contend with America. So there you go, man. All right? America, you laying yourself with heavy debts, all right, with all this spending, thinking that you could dominate the world. Nah.
Because America has spread its army thin. Now they
Yeah.
got to spend for the Navy over here. They got to spend for
Yeah.
this base over here. Their army is everywhere. You see, your pride has destroyed you. You have been able to enjoy geographical advantage of having the Atlantic and the Pacific Ocean separating you from the rest of the nations.
Oh.
You were a major player in World War I and World War II, yet it wasn't troops over here.
Right.
Right.
You got to go over there and play over there.
Yep.
Germany took the blunt of that. Great Britain took the blunt of that. Great Britain was getting bombed.
Yeah.
France took the blunt of that. Russia took the blunt of that. You was fighting in World War I and World War II, but you ain't have no bombs on your shit.
Yeah.
So you've been able to spread your army throughout the earth, and now it takes a lot of money to fund them, man.
Yep.
And these nations, they ready for you though, because they got the equalizer,
Equalizer.
the nukes.
Facts. That's what it is.
And once they team up all together, hey, the numbers match. You're outnumbered.
Yep.
The Lord got it out for you. At that,
Yeah.
you got it, Ura.
This is
Spicy.
Ecclesiasticus chapter 10, verse 9, and it says, "Why is the earth in ashes proud? There is not a more wicked thing than a covetous man. For such as one setteth his own soul to sell, because he liveth, he casteth away his bowels."
That's right. Hey, that's what America's doing. Their covetousness, all right, because they want to keep their hegemony, okay? They want to keep that imperialism, all right? But that's to your own demise, okay? Because you're making all the world hate you, all right? So, hey, it's the prophecy speaking. That's why, okay, we've been saying over and over again to our people that are on the sign, hey, this place is done. You got to repent. And if you don't, you're going to die here in nuclear fire. This is a fact.
I got it. After you, I got a quick reset.
I was gonna bring this out real quick. This is from Google Gemini, right? It says the United States military budget is significantly larger than any other nations, often rivaling or exceeding the combined spending power of the world's next top military powers. Okay? It says, as of most recent 2024 and 2025 data, here is how the United States compares to the rest of the world. The U.S. accounts for approximately 37 to 40% of the global military spending. This means for every dollar spent on defense worldwide, nearly 40 cents is spent by the United States. The common metric for visualizing the scale is comparing the U.S. to the next several highest spenders combined. Based on 2024 figures, the next 9 countries, the U.S. military budget, $997 billion, is greater than the combined spending of the next 9 countries.
See that?
China, Russia, Germany, India, UK, Saudi Arabia, Ukraine, France, and Japan.
Right.
Versus China, the U.S. spends roughly 3 times more than China, the world's second largest spender, with 314 billion. So that's how much China spends, but U.S. spends 3 times more.
That's it.
Okay, and it says while the U.S. spends more in raw dollars, analysts often note that countries like China and Russia have lower labor and production costs. When adjusting for purchasing power, the gap between the United States and its rivals narrows slightly, though the United States remains the leader. Alliances. It is also notable that many of the other top spending countries like Germany, the UK, France, and Japan are U.S. allies. Combined NATO members. For now. Combined NATO members account for over 55% of all global military spending, because the whore rides the beast.
That's it.
Okay. It says historical trend. While the dollar amount is at a record high, defense spending as a percentage of U.S. GDP is 3.4%. It's actually lower than it was during the Cold War or the peak of the Iraq-Afghanistan wars. Okay, but that's going to change drastically, because scriptures say what? All right, beat your plowshares into swords and your spears into pruning hooks, man. So, you know, as far as the amount in comparison to America's spending as a whole, it's about to increase, man.
Yeah, 1.5 trillion. That's what Donald Trump's requesting.
Yeah.
He's going to get it. All right, and fiscal year, in government terms, fiscal year, okay, 2027 starts October 1st, 2026. Okay, that's the government's fiscal year, October 1st, 2026. So it's only a matter of months. And 1.5 trillion, here you go. All right, this is good. Hey, that's going to create more chaos here. Goods and services are going to skyrocket because inflation.
Already.
All right, you think it's bad now? You ain't seen it. All right. Oh, you soldiers, you American soldiers, you're not getting that 1.5 trillion. Okay, it's going to contractors. Okay, and fucking mercenaries. That's why there's food insecurity among the United States military. Okay, that's worth a Google.
And towards the draft.
And towards a draft. That's right. Because that is coming. You best believe. Okay. You heard it here at Great Millstone. We're gonna keep saying it. Get ready for a draft. If they're gonna say it on a TV, a conscription. It means a draft, and that's coming. But you got something? Cause I was gonna bring out Habakkuk 2.
Oh, I was
that's
going to
the
bring
same.
that out, but go ahead.
Okay,
Yeah.
God. Because
Yeah.
this is it's all spiritual, man. Habakkuk chapter 2. I'm gonna start at 4. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not
Slocky,
upright.
I think you might as well start at
You want to start at 1?
yeah. go
Okay.
with the shot.
Work
Might
our
as
way
well.
down. Okay.
Uh-huh.
The book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, verse 1. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and will watch to see what he will say unto me,
Right.
and what I shall answer when I am reproved.
Right. You're supposed to be watching, man.
Mm-hmm.
Even Yahweh said it himself. This is a commandment from Yahweh when he was on the scene. Watch. You know? You men supposed to be watching for the prophecies, man. You know? You got it, bro.
Verse 2. And the Lord Yahweh answered me and said, write the vision. Vision means oracle, the prophecies, okay? And make it plain upon tables. Tables represent the scriptures. And he may run that readeth it.
Mm-hmm. Right. So the prophecies, that's what we've been bringing out from the apostles and the elders on down. Been constantly occupied in these prophecies because really that's the testimony of Yahweh. It's the spirit of prophecy. Pursuing to Revelation 19 and 10, man. Prophecy. When is the Lord coming? What are the signs before your coming, Lord?
Yep.
When shall we know that you coming?
And we know the
Because we
Lord's
want to get up out of hell. These people wicked.
Yep.
This shit like Sodom and Gomorrah. They enslaved our people. They murdered and slaughtered our people. When is the signs of us getting up out of this shit, man?
Yep.
You got it, bro.
And that's why what it says that he may run that readeth it, because those that are actually reading, okay, the scriptures and associating to the prophetic scriptures and seeing what's going on in the world know that the Lord's about to make his imminent revival. This is facts. So we're up in the spirit.
Yep.
All right, we're excited. All right, because we want to get up out here. America is wicked. You got pedos running the government. Okay, you got literally thieves, pirates. Okay, which the military, the U.S. military are pirates now, stealing other people's resources. So this place is not righteous.
They doing it openly, bro.
Openly now,
Like,
us openly showing their horns now.
Yeah.
Christopher Columbus shit.
Yep.
Stole that shit. My shit now. Take that
Yeah,
shit.
but to see that's the thing, man. You know, brothers have been saying for years, man. The original Edomite is coming back, man. Okay, that soft, metropolitan, metrosexual,
Smile.
Right.
faggoty Edomite, man.
That smile's gone.
That's not it no more, man. All right, that's not it anymore, man. They got to get back into that original Edomite spirit, that Christopher Columbus, that manifest destiny, that conquistador spirit, man. This is how they got to go out. And when you read prophetically, that's what we see, man. We read about how he's going to increase in violence and war. You know, we read about how he's going to come down having great wrath, knowing that he has but a short time, man.
Facts.
So at this point, it's like you have to expect it, man. You got to expect that he's going to do that, man. The original Edomite is back.
Right.
Or he's at the end of his kingdom, and he's going to fight tooth and nail to keep it, man. He's not going to sit down and be diplomatic about it, man. He's not going to sit down and hear everybody's grievances and, take accountability for what he's done and say sorry and start, repaying people for all the things that he's stolen. And start teaching the proper narrative and not lying. No, he's not going to play fair. He cannot play fair, actually. Okay, that's why this whole notion of white supremacy and white superiority, high IQ, they had to come up with those narratives, man. They have to shortchange people. They have to be underhanded. They have to deceive. They have to lie. Okay, they have to play unfair. They have to do things to just destroy cultures and nations so that they can reign supreme over them, man. Because they know that if they don't do that, that they're going to be overtaken, man. Okay, so they have no choice, man.
Yep.
This is what they have to do.
It is in your face, because it's a burning wrath of a great. They're gonna be worse than they ever been. And like you put a light on a possum and that shit just go crazy. He's been exposed. He's been exposed by the prophecies, and he's just fucking being tacky and letting it all go.
Yeah,
He's letting it go.
Yeah, why not? The scriptures say, the wicked shall be revealed. Nigga, he revealed, so he just letting it all hang out. Fuck it.
Yep.
Yeah, this is who I am. What's up?
Yep.
No, you can't take me.
The horns are out now.
That's his spirit. But at the end of the day, what spirit is he gonna be in? He gonna be in a humble spirit?
Nah.
He gonna be in a modest spirit? He gonna be in a docile spirit? I'm sorry. No, he's not gonna do that, man. Trump is the perfect guy for the job, man.
Yep.
You know, getting these Edomites over here in America in that spirit that they need to be to fulfill the prophecies that's going to lead to their destruction, man. Pride goeth before destruction, a haughty spirit before a fall, man.
Verse 3, Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. And that's the times that we're in. The prophecies are speaking now, all right? You can't just say, not in my lifetime. You're a fucking idiot,
Right.
all right?
Yeah,
This-
Esau's still like
Yeah.
these Edomites not gonna be able to say, oh well, that was in the
Yeah.
in the 50s and 60s, or no, that was a long time ago, or that was our ancestors. No, they're the way they're getting ready to move and are moving in these last days, and they're getting ready to do even more. Okay, that bloodshed, bloodthirsty spirit is coming back, man. Okay, they're gonna start slaughtering these people out here, man. The regular Edomite is about to be out here doing crazy shit, man.
Yep.
To each other, to Jake,
Yep.
to these different heathen that are over here.
Yep. And you saw
Okay.
it with that shooting in Minneapolis.
You know,
Minnesota.
they're going back into that spirit, man.
Well,
All
not
right,
Minneapolis.
to finally seal their judgment. Granted, they've already done enough to warrant it.
Right.
Okay, but they're about to double down, so that which is beautiful, because that's going to justify the sayings of Yahweh Shai. That's going to justify our cause even more, man.
That's right.
Okay? Because we got to curse this nigga out, man. We got to put his deeds in his face, man.
Yep.
And because we've been doing that, now he's like, fuck it. Now he's exposed. He's just saying, fuck it, man. So we got all the more reason to rebuke his ass, man.
Yep.
You know, to cast this place down in the spirit of Yahweh Shai, man.
That's right.
But I may add too, Slakia. He's going back to the basis of man, in which it goes back to the book of Genesis, in which he sold his birthright for a red pottage.
Yep.
So it's going back to that carnal basis. That's how you know that's Esau.
Yep.
Right, because he operates in that base, lowered vibration level. Okay.
Yep.
Like a devil that he is.
Yep. Verse 4, behold, his soul, so spiritual, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him. All right?
His soul which is lifted up.
Lifted up, man.
So he's prideful, man.
You know? Everything he did in 2026, hey, that fits Esau to a T. To a T, man. All right? But the just shall live by his faith, right? And this is even emboldening us even more to be, okay, more confident in what we believe in, all right? Serving the Lord even harder than we were, okay, before,
Right.
okay? Because clearly, all right, we got the truth, man. All right, the so-called white man is the devil the Bible speaks of, all right? And the Lord is only going to save, all right, his people, the Israelites,
Right.
all right, from the destruction. All right, and that's why everything had to be real according to the Lord's time frame, because now it's evident that the so-called white man, all right, is the devil the Bible speaks of, that he is the biblical Edomites, that his soul is not upright, and that boosts our confidence in the scriptures even more,
Right.
Because he's being shown like, yo, this is the devil. There's no going back. There's no looking back. All right, shame on y'all that took their hand off the plow.
Right.
You
Right.
looking goofy,
Right.
stupid.
Then you got niggas trying to prove that Esau is the Arabs now.
The fuck?
You know, oh, the so-called white man's not Esau anymore. You niggas are retarded, man. What about this man doesn't scream Edomite, man? You
Yeah.
gotta look into the
Right.
scriptures and see,
Yeah.
okay, which people, according to the prophecies, will be the ones doing these things,
Right.
man.
Right.
In the earth, man.
Right.
And it's not Ishmael, man.
Ever read Obadiah?
Yeah.
Okay, it's
Right.
not Ishmael. It's not fucking Moab. It's not Japhet. Okay, it's Esau, Edom. He's the one that's gonna fulfill what the scriptures are saying that this so-called white man is fulfilling, man, proving that he's the Edomite, man, that the Bible speaks of.
Who was called the daughter of Babylon?
Right.
Edom.
He saw you.
Yahweh said, it's Isaiah 63. Yahweh is prophesied to come to Edom.
Right.
Yeah.
Basra with dyed garments.
Yeah.
See, you niggas are sold out, man.
Yep.
You never was grounded in this truth, and now y'all niggas looking crazy.
Yep.
But on the contrary, for those of us who the Lord has given us faith, like it says, the just shall live by faith. Even though we still in this hell, and you know, we want to make sure that we continue to walk the straight and narrow path and be on point. There should be a amount of boldness and rejoicing that you should have, that the Lord put the Spirit upon you to not only believe, but to say these things before it happened. And now the things that you've been saying for years and believing, now it's happening, bro.
Right.
The things that you sacrificed your life for and said fuck the world for, it's happening now.
Nope.
And niggas finna know
Yep.
Niggas finna know.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep.
Esau know. Esau know that he got but a short time. That's why he moving like this.
Yeah.
Just like the brothers just mentioned in Genesis, how he sold his birthright just for a temporary, satisfaction.
Yeah.
What Esau is doing right now, what Trump is doing with Venezuela and Greenland, you know what you're doing? Because you're so desperate, it's like exit positioning. You saying fuck everything, fuck the future. We need something to happen right now.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Fuck our relationships with NATO and the EU.
Yeah,
Fuck this and fuck that. Fuck Venezuela. Fuck. We finna do this shit now.
Mm-hmm.
Cause you Edomites are trying to get this new world order across, man.
Yep.
Right, and it's really the elites that are making sure that Babylon is in the position and stays in the position to spearhead the new world order, man.
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
because
Got it.
when America's destroyed, the way the scriptures describe it, Salaki, brother.
Yeah. Yeah.
When it's destroyed the way the scriptures describe it, that's not going to be something that the elites want.
Mm-hmm.
If anything, World War III, if in their mind, which we know it is a reality, but in their mind, it's going to be in their mind. They want it to be like a controlled operation. They want to have control. Okay, all right, but they don't want America to be utterly destroyed by nuclear fire. That's why when you read Revelation, the 18th chapter, it talks about how the kings and the elites of the earth, the great merchants, the chief captains, they're going to be weeping and mourning, man.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, when
Yeah.
America's destroyed, man, because this is what upholds this whole image of the beast system, man. All right, so when America's destroyed, they're gonna be in utter disarray, man, and that's gonna be the collapse of this whole world system entirely, man. The other nations gonna be in mourning. The kings of the rulers of the other nations, they're gonna be mourning too, man. Okay, so they don't want it to happen the way the scriptures, prescribe that it's gonna happen and prophesy and predict, but that's exactly how it's gonna happen, man.
Right.
Okay.
Right. Back to the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, verse 5. Yea, also, because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home. This can't be talking about the Arabs,
Right.
okay? Who enlarges his desire as hell and is as death, and cannot be satisfied. This is talking about the Edomites,
that's
bro.
Esau, man.
That's Esau.
That's the so-called white man, the
Right.
so-called European who's not
Yep.
from Europe.
Right.
Okay, they're really from the Middle East, so-called Middle East, all right, which is Western Asia.
Right.
Okay, all right, and they're descendants of Esau, who was the older twin brother of Jacob.
Right.
All right, but he came out red all over like a hairy garment
Yep.
because he didn't have his pigment, man.
Right.
Okay. All right. He came out, looking deformed with a defect, man, that stuck with him and his entire race up until this time, man.
Right.
Okay.
And it was prophesied that he would have the fatness of the earth.
by the sword, man.
By the sword.
So again, like I say, what the fuck is he supposed to do? What is he supposed to do, man? He's
Yeah.
supposed to fucking go around the world with fucking, tulips and daisies
Yep.
and start skipping around like Barney and friends, trying to hug everybody? No, man. His blessing is a sword, and deception and lies. That's the only way he can maintain his power, as prescribed by the Heavenly Father. This is what
Yep.
the Heavenly Father
Yep.
prescribed. How you gonna keep and maintain and get into power and stay in power is by the sword. That's
Right.
it.
The sword.
Okay. All right. So he's fulfilling his role. He do what he got to do.
Yep.
Okay.
But gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth it unto him all people.
Right. And that's what they've done throughout the earth, man. Conquering lands, stealing, lying, consuming, being covetous, taking what's not theirs.
They call America the melting pot of all of these nations over here. You got Arabs over here. You got Moab over here, which is so-called Chinese. Ammon over here, so-called Japanese over there. They all over here. This is the melting pot, gathering to him all peoples. That's that whore that's up on the top of the beast, man.
Right.
Yep.
They all up in everybody's business.
Right.
All up in everybody's business.
All up in everybody's business,
Right.
man. Used to be the phone only had one camera, now I got 5.
Right.
So it can spy on your ass. The TV is watching you.
Yep.
Right.
Okay.
Facebook was funded by the guy who helped to found Palantir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Peter Thiel. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Peter Thiel.
Military technology
Yep.
they use to start Google and
Yep.
Facebook.
Right.
Military technology.
Right.
That wasn't just some nigga in the dorm room.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
Or
I
some
go into
niggas
this
in the
all
garage
time.
and they came up with Google and they started from the bottom. Nah,
Right.
nigga.
Instagram,
Yup.
TikTok, and all that shit.
That's why I say fuck capitalism. It's bullshit. It is a
Right.
fucking lie. All right. The military has always had the technology first, which makes sense. If you want to have a strong army, you want to have the best technology, right?
And you want to have the best surveillance.
Surveillance,
Yeah,
too,
that's
right?
why we did not
Right?
Joshua send out those spies.
Yep.
No.
So come on, man. The military always had its technology. What they did is that to deceive you stupid ass Americans, all right, we're gonna groom and prop up people like Bill Gates and Peter Thiel and fucking Mark Zuckerberg and
Oh, they look harmless. He's
They-
a
oh.
geek who went to school.
he went to school in Harvard, and
Made
they
a
always come
movie
from
about
fucking
it.
Harvard. It seems like the brains always come from Harvard, right? It's bullshit, man.
Those
Right.
lesser illuminary
Yeah.
initiates.
Yeah, Elon
Right.
Musk, another one.
Zuckerberg.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Right. Come on.
Come on. Right.
These guys were
I'm gonna
groomed.
Amalek.
They were propped up, all right, by the CIA and the U.S. military, all right, to push a vibration, all right, to keep you people on the hamster wheel, all right, thinking one day you could be like Elon Musk or Mark Zuckerberg.
Right. You people
That's
trust
stupid.
them.
You fucking people are stupid.
Hey, Jake trusts Bill Gates. You grow up learning about
Yeah.
Microsoft.
Right, right.
In school, you got Microsoft computers when you get the,
Right.
5th grade and shit.
Yep.
You know. You trusted Bill Gates, and you showed that in C19.
Right.
You trusted Mark Zuckerberg. You went to go see his movie.
Yep.
It's a good movie,
Social
Network. But they prop these people up. Oh, they're gonna trust a geek.
Yep.
Put their face out there so they could all hop on this Facebook. Tom.
Right.
What that was the name of the nigga on Facebook?
Yeah.
Was it Tom?
Tom. Yep. Tom.
The first one.
The first one. Yeah.
Your first friend on Facebook,
that-
Tom.
Right.
Yeah, that was a prototype.
MySpace.
MySpace was
Right.
a
MySpace.
prototype for
Yep.
Facebook. Because when you look at who was behind that, it's the same people who was behind Facebook.
Right.
It's the same fucking people, man. All right? But this is all designed to keep, you average people, all right, in a delusion and still worshiping the image of the beast and still looking at these so-called white people as they got it. Like they're with the most intelligence, okay?
Right. It's authoritarian.
Yeah.
It's fascist. It's and even these are all the wines of this whore. Even capitalism is wicked because really, for that you have to be ruthless, wicked, and not care and have no wherewithal or empathy for others.
Right.
You just want to take unto yourself. That's why to be a billionaire, you got to be a horrible human being to be a billionaire.
Yeah.
Right.
And capitalism,
Look at the people who make it Diddy.
Is-
As far as even Jake.
without without capitalism, the only reason why capitalism even exists is because of fascism. That's the only reason why, okay? Which is a private public partnership. This is what you're seeing here in America. America is really fascist. It's the government working with the corporation,
Right.
all right, to oppress the whole world,
Yep.
which is ran by Edomites.
Right.
This is, all right, so they throw out capitalism, and when you really, do the nitty gritty, it's really fascism.
Yep.
You can't have capitalism without fascism, all right? And again, where did America get this ideology or this thought from their forefathers, the Romans? Because Rome was a fascist ran society. It's just
Yep.
facts, man. Okay? They throw out this democracy shit, okay? Really, if democracy were to play out, then why is Donald Trump able to get away with all this shit?
Right.
Because it's not a democracy. Never was. It's fascism.
If somebody told Trump, they call you Nero, he'll embrace that.
Yeah.
Probably does.
This nigga.
He's already been
Right.
compared to Nero by average people.
Right.
We're not the only ones that have compared him to Nero. Other people, these
Right.
regular people have done it.
Right. If y'all saw, this fucking idiots with this democracy shit, real quick, let me get back to scriptures. If this democracy shit really worked, where the fuck was Congress when Trump out there just jumping into another country and capturing a drug dealer?
Right.
Where was Congress and the Senate at? All right? See, that's the revealing. America is not a democracy. It never was. It's fascism. All right? And it's being revealed as such. Private, public partnership. Corporations working with the government to oppress, and take and kill everybody
Right.
that don't go along with them. It's just facts, man. All right? Back to Habakkuk chapter 2, verse.
They gonna have to shut
6.
down YouTube.
Yeah.
We ain't gonna be out here for long,
Yeah,
bro.
they don't like us.
We got the breakdown.
Yep. Verse 6. Shall not all these take up a parable against him? A dark saying, a riddle, and a taunting proverb against him, and say, woe, meaning death and destruction, to him that increaseth that which is not his. How long, question, and to him that laid himself with thick clay.
Right. Yeah. You see that? And that is the way of America, man. Take
Yeah.
take what's not yours. Take more than what you need. Take from others. People can't have. People can't just live and dwell on the earth and just enjoy the natural abundance that the earth can actually produce and provide for everybody, man. You can run a kingdom and not be covetous, man.
Yeah.
You can have servants and not be an asshole, man. You know? This is America's reputation, man. Just destroying and taking and subverting, cultures and kingdoms and governments. Destroying people's lives, man, and then calling it diplomacy.
Right.
Calling it righteousness, painting themselves out to be the heroes and the saviors of it all when they're clearly the villains.
Yep.
Playing the victim card.
Yep.
Putting themselves up like they're the ones that are just, morally and intellectually superior and just built to rule the world, man. And everybody else is inferior and cannot govern themselves.
Yep.
Just forcing himself upon people,
Right.
man.
You've
I'm
been
glad you're saying that, okay? Because how is he able to do this? All right? How is he able to do this? Because, hey, this was the blessing that, okay, Isaac gave to Esau. By the sword shalt thou live.
Right.
So
Yeah.
with sword, it's not good. It's all, okay, death, destruction, deception, okay? And he put even his own people, okay, in a heavy financial burden, which is taking food from their own mouth. That's why everything's getting expensive. That's why people are going to bed hungry, okay? So what the elder's saying is facts, man. This is a fact, okay? This is the man of sin. This is the revealing. And if to our people, if you can't see it, all right, then you weren't meant to see. The Lord blinded you because you were wicked, because you were joining hands with the wicked, so you got to die with the wicked.
Right. And then you got these Edomites online that'll be like, well, America does consume and does all of this, but America's foreign aid helps a lot of people around the world too. Well, guess what? That foreign aid is all bullshit, man. All right, that's just a Trojan horse just to control governments, man, and put nations in debt and slavery.
Yep.
right.
Okay, it's not benevolent. It's
And
never
oppress other people.
Yeah, and oppress other. It's not benevolent. It's not with goodwill and good intentions in heart. No, it's just another means of control.
Yep.
Thief come not but to steal, kill, and destroy.
How the
Yeah.
fuck you impoverish a people? You take everything from them, then you give it back,
Yeah.
and then be like, well, in order for me to give it back to you, you got to sign a contract that's going to put you in perpetual debt.
Right.
So that you're constantly with your hand out. This is
Right.
what they've done all over the world. This is what Esau has done all over the world.
And we gonna set up our companies here too, like
Yeah.
Coca-Cola, and they gonna suck up all your water,
Yeah, suck up all your water, suck up all your resources. So the people can't even fend for themselves, man.
Yep.
and got
You
water
know?
because
Right.
Coca-Cola stealing their shit.
Right. And
They
then
can't set up their own corporations
Right.
and businesses. They can't build their own cities. They can't do anything for themselves. They gotta constantly just be at your beck and call, man.
Yep.
It's sick, man.
Right. And then they have the audacity to add insult to injury. Oh, it's you people that destroyed your country.
Yeah.
Your shithole countries.
Yeah.
Like, damn, bro.
Yeah, that's what they've
You
done.
created the conditions why
Ex-
the country's fucked up.
Exactly. That's what y'all have done all throughout Africa. You've
Yeah.
done it all around the Middle East.
Yep.
You've done it all around the Caribbean and Latin America.
Yeah.
Okay, this is what you do. Okay, you're not Esau is not a righteous ruler, man. And this is what they've always done. This is what they were doing during the British Empire. This is what they were doing during the time of the Spanish, the French. Okay, the Portuguese, the Germans, the Dutch. This is what they were doing in ancient Rome and Greece.
Yeah.
Okay, this is what they do, man. All right, so America's just continuing the playbook of Esau, going all the way back to the time of the ancient Greeks, man. Okay, it's just now because of prophecy, the little horn has overtaken the other 3 horns. All right, the 8th that came out, the 7th is you know, just balls to the walls now.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Babylon.
Fuck everybody. Fuck the other Edomites, man. And now y'all mad. Now the rest of you Edomites mad. Well, guess what? This is the spawn of your nation.
Yep.
Okay? This is the precedent that y'all have set in the earth going back thousands of years. Since before who you call Jesus Christ walked the earth. This is the precedent that you set in the earth. Going back to the time of Philip the Macedonian and Alexander the Creep.
Creepy.
Okay? All right? So don't be mad now. Y'all got the ball rolling of wickedness and covetousness and just thievery and robbery and death and rape and lies. Okay? And now it's ballooned into this whore. And this beast system spearheaded by Babylon the Great, man.
Yep.
And now everybody has shit to eat for it, man. And hell to pay.
That's right.
Okay?
That's right.
And all you fucking heathens were with it, man.
That's
Yep.
right.
Y'all all
with it.
fucking with it, man. You Moabites, Ammon, you know, Ham, Ishmael,
Yep.
Japheth, all you nations were with it. Now you got to deal with it, man. Now you got to deal with the fact that you went to go deal with this hoe late at night. You know, she slipped something into your fucking drink. You know, she had to clap, and you clapped and you caught something, man.
Yup.
Now you waking up burning in your balls and you got a fucking hangover, man.
Got the gerbil.
Yeah, good for your ass, man.
Got the gerbil.
Bitch ass niggas, man.
Back to the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, verse 7. Shall they not rise up suddenly that shall bite thee, and awake that shall vex thee,
Yeah.
and thou shalt be for booties unto them?
Yeah, they're gonna spoil you now, man. All right, you was dealing treacherously. Now they're gonna deal treacherously with thee. You was spoiling, now you gonna be spoiled, man.
And it says suddenly. Don't think that this shit is gonna continue going to just gradualism in another 10 years and 15 years.
Fuck that.
No, shit is gonna hit the fan. This is a bubble that's going to burst, man. And so you people, you shitheads, gonna look to you like it came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
But nah, it's been lining up for years. It's already been the gradualism and all that shit. Suddenly,
Yep.
suddenly they're gonna come up against Babylon the Great.
That's right.
We about to see NATO and EU dissolve suddenly, boy.
Suddenly, real
Yeah.
quickly.
World War III gonna pop off suddenly. The chip is coming suddenly. One day,
Yep.
it's gonna be a black swan event or events, and it's gonna pop like popcorn.
Yeah.
You put that popcorn in the microwave, okay, the first 30, 40 seconds, you don't even hear shit. And then
Right.
you get one pop, and then
Yep.
next thing you know,
That's when you're going in. Oh shit. Take
right,
it out
before, you know,
before it burns.
Before it
You
burns.
don't want to burn it.
that's the way prophecies is popping, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, and it's real. See, NATO and the EU is gonna collapse, like the brother said, suddenly.
Yep.
But see, it was already set up to fail.
Right.
You American Edomites were well within your ability and power to intervene during the first 2 world wars, man, to keep from Europe from being decimated how it was. But y'all stayed out of it, like a fucking raccoon, rat, possum, bitch, and let your brothers tear themselves a fucking new asshole over there,
Yeah.
man. It took forever for them to rebuild. There's certain parts of Europe that are still fucking decimated, man, from those wars that took place back then, man. You kept yourself out of it. Now you're in a position to strong arm and be the head of all these councils and alliances, man. Because you didn't have any bloodshed over here. Your military was powerful. Your economy was powerful, man. When you were well within your ability to step in and end the conflict earlier rather than later, and have all that bloodshed and all that fucking destruction happen over there, man. Okay, but now you let it happen so that you can be the head. You can take control, man. Everybody has to come to you. Now you can control who's budgeting this. Oh no, we're gonna withdraw our spending. More NATO nations have to fund this beast machine. Okay. All right. So guess what? When America decides to turn away from the EU and they decide to turn away, of course the alliance is gonna collapse, man. And they're gonna side with Russia like that, man.
Yep.
Overnight, man. They don't have a fucking choice, man.
Yep.
Okay, even though the alliance was formed to combat the Soviet Union, they don't got no choice but to side with them now, man. Because they've never been in a position to stand on their own, man.
Pick your poison.
Okay? And that was by design. That was by design. You fucking American Edomites are deceitful as fuck, man. That was wicked as hell how y'all did y'all brothers over there in Europe, but that's what Edomites do.
But I mean, it was Edomites against Edomites, World War I,
You
World
know?
War II.
Yeah, that's
but
what it was.
what I'm saying is like, okay, step in and, you know,
Yeah.
you ain't gotta let them tear themselves to pieces. But they did that on purpose, man. You see, you did it on purpose. Now, I mean, now they're stuck in a position to where they gotta either choose your side or choose Russia. Who the fuck they gonna choose, man? After all this treacherous dealing you've been doing, of course they're gonna side with Russia, man. Of course,
They have to.
they have to.
I've been saying this for years. I've been saying this for years. They have to side. Russia is right there.
It's right
It's
there.
gonna get to the point where, hey, you gonna choose. You gonna be with me or be with that motherfucker across the pond.
right.
We don't give a fuck about you anyway.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, and you got certain European countries that are siding with Russia
Right.
and not going along, okay, with the West when it comes to the whole Ukraine. Hungary, Slovakia, and there's one more. I think it's Czech too. Okay, they're already siding with Russia. Okay,
Right, because once Russia takes Ukraine, that changes the borders of defense that you would need. It enlarges Russia.
right.
You know, that's more to deal with. Nah, you just gonna have to side with her.
Yep.
And as far as the NATO and the EU breaking up suddenly,
Yep.
who amongst the Israelites was reporting the Brexit?
Yeah,
Okay.
Years
great,
ago.
Great
Yeah,
millstone.
Great
Oh,
millstone.
Great millstone.
Apostle Har and-
Apostle
and his
Har.
men.
I remember Apostle Har in one of his old videos. It was like 2007, 2008. I remember he said something's gonna happen. He was clapping his hand. He was telling some. I think he was just telling brothers, and maybe there was a scoffer. But I remember he said something's gonna happen when NATO and America break apart. They're gonna turn. Okay, the beast shall hate her. Something's gonna happen. I remember Apostle Har said that. Now me, I like geopolitics. When I heard him say that, I was like, what? Because that's a major statement right there. What is NATO? NATO was created for the sole purpose to go against Russia. Okay, that's a fact. Okay, look at their Article 5. All right, NATO. Okay, it was set purposely to band together, band of brothers to go against Russia. If you attack one of these countries, we all attack you.
Right.
And that was focused on Russia because of why? Okay, right after World War II, immediately in an instant, Cold War, nukes being tested. Okay, in an instant. All right. Prophecy was speaking back then, but it was of Yahweh Yahushua to put the spirit on the Israelites to be able to interpret according to the will of the Lord.
Right.
Okay, that's
Right.
why.
You see, but that's what happens
Yeah.
when you create the conditions for people to have to rely on you. They can't fend for themselves, man. Eventually, they get tired of that shit.
Right.
Yep.
Okay, and they start picking other sides, man.
Right.
All right, and that's what's gonna happen, man. And again, it's fucked up, but that's how Esau deals.
Yep.
Right.
Esau been fighting, and they always been treacherous to one another.
Right.
man.
You talking about taking this land from Denmark? Denmark fought in the Afghanistan war. I think they have the second most casualties or something like that, and fighting with you, America. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's how you gonna do your dog?
Yep. I got
That's
to find
crazy.
that video because I want to repost it. Just to, show that GMS was always right. What Apostle Tar said.
Wow.
So I went to the word sudden, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you always say this too, Ramak, all the time. The Hebrew word for sudden is pathai. It means suddenness in an instant.
In an instant.
In an instant. You always say that. I know you always say that word, in an instant. Yup.
Like a thief in the night,
Yup,
this shit
yup.
gonna pop off. One day, people gonna be driving to work and it's gonna be regular. One day, the next day, it ain't gonna be regular.
Yep.
It's gonna be go time.
Mm-hmm.
We talking about brothers have been prophesying about whether it be grid failures or cyber attacks.
Oh, that's coming.
It's coming.
Bill Gates, and I'll post. I know, Elder, you want it.
Yes.
So Bill Gates said openly that if the world doesn't change within 5 years, is going to enter into a dark age. Dark age. What's that talking about, man?
Yeah, grid failure.
Grid failure, blackouts, man. That's Bill Gates. He said that shit, man. All right? And everybody should know this devil Bill Gates. What did he say back in 2015? Okay? He said sometime in the near future there was going to be a pandemic.
Yup.
And it happened 5 years later. So shit can go down between now, okay, Lord willing this year, okay, all the way up to 2030. Because 2030, that even the elites are giving you a goddamn timeline.
Right. And speaking of pandemic,
Yeah.
another one of those is going.
Oh,
Bill
yeah.
Gates said it's going
Yeah.
to be one worse than C19. And when the prophecy talking about pestilence, it ain't talking about no fucking C19.
Nah, bro.
Nah, bro, that ain't it.
You're gonna have to wear a full battle, okay?
Pestilences.
Chemical mask, like the military wears.
It's gonna be
It's
some
called
real
mock
shit,
gear.
some real quarantine, some people dying out in the
Yeah.
streets, some real sicknesses out here,
A
man.
gas mask, my guy. That's what you people will be wearing.
That's what's
gas
coming.
mask.
The scriptures say the full storehouses shall suddenly appear empty.
Yeah.
That is a prophecy,
It's
meaning Whole Foods, Publix, whatever type of storehouse, Costco. One day it's gonna be food and shit in there, and the next day it ain't. So you're gonna have to depend on this man in this market to be system, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be bad, man. It's gonna get real bad, man. The lights go out, ain't no running water, man. People gonna start dropping dead of the common cold, man.
Yep.
Bro.
And all types of infectious disease.
Yeah,
from,
infectious
From the
disease.
dirty water, from the feces water.
Yeah.
You know.
Not being able to dispose of waste.
Yep.
Not be able to shower.
Yep.
You know.
From the CDC, where they gonna allow to really get up, they gonna shit.
Yeah, let that shit out. Yeah.
That shit out.
Let's
You
see
know,
let's see
dead
how it
bodies
works.
in the streets,
Right.
man.
That's why they
People
got.
start eating the pets and shit, start catching rabies
Oh,
and
man.
Oh yeah.
you know, eating the local rats and raccoons and possums, man.
Yep.
You see, wisdom and knowledge gonna be the stability of your times. You came into this truth, and you know that you're not supposed to eat something that dies of itself.
Yep.
These people gonna be eating roadkill and getting sick,
Right.
and their stomach just gonna burst.
Yep.
You know,
Right. It's gonna be the Walking Dead. They're gonna be fucking rabid. You know, having shit drooling out their mouth and shit.
Yep.
Looking
Right.
all kind of
Foam.
crazy.
Yep.
Foam
Yep.
and shit.
Cannibalism
You know?
coming back in a big way. Cannibalism's coming back in a big way too.
a time like never before is coming, man.
Yeah.
You know,
You people are fucked, man.
Dang.
Y'all have no idea how fucked y'all are, man. Okay?
Yo, that's a great way to say it, Elder. You people are fucked, man.
and it's a righteous judgment for Babylon the Great, man. Because with all these things that we have said, you touch the apple of the Lord's eye, man.
Facts.
Yeah.
What you did to us was the nastiest things anybody did on the planet Earth, man.
What they getting ready to do, man,
Yup.
to Jake. What they getting ready to do to the prophets or try to do, man. Shit's gonna be foul, man.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So y'all deserve this shit on every level, man.
Yep.
Okay, and the wicked of our people they're gonna deserve to fucking die out here, man, because they want to side with Esau, man.
At the end of the world.
At the end of the fucking world, man. It's just crazy.
Yeah. Got a little bit more on this. Back to the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, verse 8. Because thou hast spoiled many nations, all the remnant of the people shall spoil thee, because of men's blood, and for the violence of the land, of the city, and of all that dwell therein.
Yeah.
Verse 9. Woe to him that coveteth an evil covetousness to his house.
Right, so you motherfuckers not gonna be able to say, oh, why is this happening to America? No, man.
Mhm.
The whole world is seeing your history and seeing the American government's patterns. You, especially, and then you Edomites here in America, man. How y'all are? You know, you got people all over the internet, American citizens calling this shit out, man.
Calling it out.
Okay, so the violence is gonna increase. The pride and bloodthirstiness of Esau is about to increase to the maximum flashpoint exponential amount, man.
Yep.
Okay? And the world is gonna see it, man. They're gonna say, we gotta destroy this bitch, man.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah,
Okay.
that shit gotta go.
Yep.
Civil War, Egyptians versus Egyptians, all that shit. This shit finna be the worst place
Yep.
to be on the planet Earth. With all the hell that you have caused for other nations and other countries throughout your history, America, before you get nuked, this gonna be the worst place to be.
Yeah. Yep.
It's all gonna come here.
Mhm.
You have people in America say, pray for Syria, pray for this place.
Yeah.
When you causing the shit,
Yeah.
Right.
nah, the way America finna be, before it get nuked from sea to shining sea, it's gonna be something like never was, man.
The book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, verse 9. Woe to him that coveteth an evil covetousness to his house, that he may set his nest on high, that he may be delivered from the power of evil.
Right. That's what you Edomites do. If I have more wealth, if I have more substance,
Yep.
if I just take, then I'll always be in safety. I'll always be prosperous.
Yeah,
nothing,
yeah.
you know, nothing will ever happen to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm
1.5
gonna take
trillion.
Greenland because it's Russian, Chinese ships. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna take it. It's gonna make me more safe.
Yep.
Yeah.
And we're gonna spend more, 1.5 trillion. But what about the average people? Fuck the average people.
Right,
right.
We just
What
need
about the poor?
we just need our war machine. That's all.
Yeah,
All
they
right?
don't give a fuck. Why do you think that the third world is always in some type of turmoil or
Yeah.
conflict, man? These different civil disputes, man. Different militia groups somehow getting guns.
Yep.
You know, crazy
Right.
government leaders, that have to be taken out. Why? To justify America's military presence there.
Right.
Okay, so that nobody else gets the resources, so that nobody else gets influence in that region. That's why.
Right.
You know how many
you
drug-
think all them African nations siding with Russia? You think America's just gonna sit back, man? That's why they over there in Nigeria now.
Yeah,
man.
bombing Nigeria and bombing Somalia.
Fuck.
See, Trump is like, he kind of like the first one who like openly saying, "Oh yeah, we're gonna take these resources."
Yeah.
See, what you peons, you everyday peons, what you don't want to understand is that the Most High Yahweh, He made the earth, and His Son Yahweh Shai, He made the earth with the angels with a lot of resources and gold and jewels and all these type of things, man. He made the earth rich with resources that these countries have.
Right.
But when America goes into these countries, they say it's because, oh, we want to defend the Christians there, or we want to defend these people here, there. But they just always just gloss over, never talk about the diamond trade or the gold that's there, or this and that's there. That's what it's about. It's always been about that, them taking from the earth and taking from people, man. At some point, it's got to stop. You people don't believe in judgment. You don't believe that God judges. That's why the Lord gonna judge y'all, man, along with this place.
Now watch what it says in the NLT version. What sorrow awaits you who build big houses with money gained dishonestly? You believe your wealth will buy security,
Yeah.
putting your family's nest beyond the reach of danger.
Yeah. Yep. That's what you think.
That's what you think, man. Damn, bro, the Bible, the scriptures are on point, man.
I got something real quick. Psalm.
73?
Yeah.
I got it right here. What do you want me to start at?
Bring it out. Start at verse 1.
Psalm chapter 73, verse 1. Truly, God is good to Israel, even to such as are of a clean heart. But as for me, my feet were almost gone. My steps had well nigh slipped, for I was envious at the foolish when I saw the prosperity of the wicked. For there are no bands in their debt, but the strength is firm. There are no trouble as other men.
They are not in trouble.
Not in trouble. Read that again. Coco. Read that part again.
They are not in trouble as other men. Neither are they plagued like other men.
Right. That's these Edomites, man. They've been able to just live deliciously and do all of their wickedness and just act like nothing happened and drink their Starbucks and just enjoy living off of their treachery
Yeah.
that they've done, the worst atrocities that they have done to people, especially these people on this side, man.
Yeah, they've done the worst atrocities just in the history of man to everybody,
Right.
including themselves.
Yeah.
There's nothing good about their history, like nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing noble about it. Nothing. No, this is just evil.
Yeah.
It's just dark.
You have people, you got what you got called blood diamonds. People being killed and hands cut off for diamonds, and over here you just market it, put it on the bitch
Yep.
hand.
Yeah.
Yep.
Every kiss begins with
Okay, right.
You
Well,
know?
a motherfucker and his family got killed over that. You know?
And
Everybody don't gotta hear your
yeah,
music,
that
bro.
loud, bro.
It don't have to be that loud.
That's the pride of you, Northern Kingdom. We're gonna get it too. That's why, hey, I'm with it. ICE, get these fucking monkeys, man. Get the ass.
Yeah, because
They don't want to serve the Lord.
they're happy because of Venezuelan bullshit, but
Yeah.
they're about to get their tables turned over right now.
Yeah,
They don't know what's going on.
yeah. And that's why the Lord gonna set more ice on your northern kingdom. All right, because you're
Right.
fucking silly and you refuse to take heed. You're proud, man.
Especially you ones over here in Miami, man.
Yeah.
Y'all come from fucking South America, Central America, Mexico, you know, Caribbean, you know, living in the fucking favelas, you know, living a real humble, man.
Yup.
But then y'all come over here, and then y'all make some money, and then now you just the proudest, vainest motherfucker that ever walked the earth, man. You know, just obnoxiously proud, man.
Proud, man. You got it. Come.
Man, thinking you Esau, they think they Edomites, man.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, they marry in with Esau, so, you know, marrying with Amalek.
Yep.
Envying your oppressor.
You know, envying your oppressor, trying to be like him. You know, shitting on the rest of the tribes.
Yep.
You know.
Yep.
Oh, watch Esau break foot off of you motherfuckers' ass, man. I mean, motherfuckers, man.
Well, hey, what did J.D. Vance say? Hey, ICE going door to door now. Knock, knock. Who's there? ICE.
Giving
Let
them
me see-
immunity.
Let me see your papers. Are you a legal, okay, citizen? Let me see your papers. Yeah. So, hey, it's not gonna be fun, all right, for you Hispanic tribes, man. Okay. And that's judgment to y'all, all right. But you got it. Come.
Awesome impression.
Back to Psalm chapter 73, verse. I'll start at verse 3 again. For I was envious at the foolish when I saw the prosperity of the wicked. For there are no bands in their death, but their strength is firm. They are not in trouble as other men.
Right. That's why they talk about these large numbers. Yeah, we're gonna spend 1.5 trillion. Yeah, we're gonna. Okay, we got $1 billion. We're gonna send over here, billions out over there. Okay. Jake, the average Jake, and even average Edomite that's fucked up. They're just looking to get, you know, a couple of dollars to pay their rent, to put food on the table.
Right.
These devils are talking about billions and trillions. You know, like it's nothing like. That's a lot of money, but like the way they talk about it, it's like, yeah, we're gonna throw a trillion here and a billion there. Like that's nothing.
Right.
Right.
Where's that money coming from?
Right.
Right.
Okay.
Even regular
Edomites live-
Edomites, bro.
They live nice.
If you ever worked around them, they don't have to worry about the things Jake be trying to come up with a couple dollars. Make sure they phone bill stay on.
Right.
Make sure they light bill paid.
They
Edomites
car.
don't worry about that shit, man.
The rural Edomites, they gotta worry about that. The ones living in rural areas, they're all fucked up. Look at them rural Edomites living all fucked up in trailers, and fucking in their cars, and no plumbing, no, okay? Yeah, them rural Edomites are getting jacked, because they're getting judged too. We're in a time that these heathens are
Right
getting
now,
judged.
you know,
Yeah.
we seeing the curses start
Yeah.
to go upon them.
Yeah.
But they have lived deliciously,
Yeah,
as the
they-
scripture
they
says,
did,
man.
they did.
Off of our, pain. You know.
Yep. Now they're getting their judgment.
Mm-hmm.
You're losing all, because again, only the elite are enjoying this kingdom. You regular Edomites, you're all fucked up, man. Okay, and that's why they're gonna be in crash out mode real soon, man. They're gonna realize, damn, what's the point of working? All right, it's time to be a fuck. Their horns are gonna come out.
Right.
They're gonna rob. They're gonna dress in black paint. Okay, while they rob a bank, make it think that it's an Israelite that's we're stealing. A lot of these robberies, all right, be careful. They're really Edomites putting on the fucking black paint or the fucking silicone suit, all right, face, and doing the robbery and blaming it on Jake, man.
Yeah, of course.
These Edomites are desperate
Yeah.
too, and they're gonna show how evil they are. All right, blame somebody else. They did it. Wait, hold up. Let's not forget history. All right, during the Jim Crow laws, anytime an Edomite did something wicked, oh yeah, I just saw two black men.
Yep.
You know,
Just
two
blame
black
it on
men.
them.
You know,
Done.
or two Mexicans if it's down in Texas, or Hispanics down here in Florida. Yeah,
Right.
that's how you Edomites have always gotten
Next
down.
thing you know, a whole Jake town is
Yeah.
being destroyed.
Right.
Niggas getting lynched and hung
Rosewood.
off a simple lie.
Yep.
Somebody just simply lied and said, "Oh, it was a black man
Yeah.
who did it." Hey, when shit pop off though, and the full houses become suddenly empty, and martial law and these things pop off, these militia groups, man,
Yep.
they really gonna come for you. Jake can take everything from you first, man.
Right.
You know, these local militia groups,
Right.
these Edomites who got regular jobs, they're a manager over here, a manager over there. You talk about it all the time. If you imagine in their group messages how they think about you niggas, man.
Yep.
They smile in your face, man. We've been trying to tell you. They smile in your face, but they in a group message, a group chat somewhere, talking about how they gonna be ready to kill you,
Yep.
you niggas, man.
And they dropping the
You
hard
niggas
R.
and spicks.
And-
Right.
Yep. They're-
Yep.
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 Mm.
That's it all.
Back to the book of Psalm, chapter 73, verse 4. For there are no bands in their death, but their strength is firm. They are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men. Therefore pride compasseth them about as a chain. Violence covereth them as a garment.
Yeah.
Their eyes, verse 7, their eyes stand out with fatness. They have more than heart could wish.
This
That's
is
it.
America.
Yeah, man. That's the elites of America, bro. They have more than their hearts can wish. Here, yo, this motherfucker Donald Trump, man. Every weekend, hey, I'm going back to my mansion in Mar-a-Lago. You're the president. Stay your ass in D.C. Nope, I'm gonna go down just for the weekend. And that's what they do. They get to fly to here and fly there
Right.
and enjoy, okay, their home and the 5-star meals.
Right.
You
You
know?
travel all over the world,
All over
man.
the world, travel, man.
Esau been a passport, bro.
Yeah.
He been doing that shit for the
Right,
longest.
man. What nation throws away the most food?
America.
America.
But then you got millions of people here hungry as fuck.
Yeah.
Right.
That's wild. That's
Which
wild
most
as
of those
hell, man.
people are
people.
Jake, man.
You know?
See, when I always have to bring it out, man. The Lord finna fuck up the whole nation of Esau, Edom, not just because of the elites. Like they're the only ones who
Nah,
benefited off
man,
the atrocities done upon us. The Lord is fair. He's right. He's just. He's just, man. All you Edomites have done wickedness to us, and you've lived deliciously over here in Babylon. The Lord ain't finna burn up everybody just because of what the elites did.
Nah.
Now they're for what the elites
Yeah.
are doing. They vote for these guys. You vote. Just that alone, you saying you with this shit.
Proud to be an American.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go out and vote. All right. The midterm elections, right? Who's gonna be the block vote? So-called white people.
Man, you
All right.
all them
You're the
fuck-
ones that push this fucking bullshit society, man.
Right.
Yeah, man. All them fucking forums on Facebook, Twitter. You know, formerly, Twitter, formerly known as Twitter X now.
Yeah.
You know, they talking shit about Jake. That's the regular Edomite doing that. man.
Regular.
Right.
Okay? They hate Jake
Right.
with a fucking passion, bro. And it's really out of envy, man. They hate our swag. They hate our light, man. They hate our people's ingenuity, our strength, our creativity.
Yup.
You know, they just hate us on every fucking level,
They
man.
hate that we take their women. Their women don't want
Right.
them anymore.
You know,
Right.
they hate our women. Our women fine as fuck.
Right.
The Israelite woman is fucking sexy as hell.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
And they helped
Okay.
to paint. To be honest, they helped to paint that image, and Eve went for it.
Yeah.
You know, but of the black woman just being rebellious and just
Yeah.
with weaves, and that's
Yeah.
who you put forth on your programs.
Right.
Who you cast for in your movies, in your VH1,
Right.
your I Love New York and shit.
Yeah.
Esau did that on purpose, man.
Yep.
You know.
Yeah, women are jealous of our women, man. Our women are fucking stunning, man. You know, a lot of them are, man. You got a lot of them that look
Man.
all kind of crazy, but
Yeah.
you know,
Woman, Jake, oh man, shit.
Right.
You know,
That's
they're all
why we can't wait
conversation.
to get the kingdom, because we're all going to be in order, man. All right. Our women are going to be in order. So that's it. The curses ain't going to be on our women. Okay.
Right.
The curse is going to be on, okay, you Edomites.
Right.
All right.
The woman be fine and she in a good mood and she sitting there smiling, laughing, her teeth good,
white
as
as
shit.
yeah. That
And
long,
she-
that long,
right.
that hair.
She got her hair, it ain't no weave
Yep.
and shit, and she just in,
And she got
shining.
She smelling real good. You
Right.
know, Northern
She got them
Kingdom.
curves.
Oh
Oh,
my
my
God.
goodness.
The kingdom of heaven's going to be fun.
Yeah, man.
Exciting, rejoicing, man. That's
Yeah.
why we can't wait to get up out of here, man. Because, all right, hey, the Lord, He's the creator, man. And He painted us to be the best.
Right.
Yeah.
All right?
Our
Right.
people stay shining, man.
Yeah.
Even on the lowest state, man.
Yep.
You know, You got hella trailer trash Edomite bitches, man. That's not on the forefront, man.
Nah.
Right.
They want you to think every Edomite girl is like a Taylor Swift.
Nah.
Right.
You know, cheerleader
Fat,
ass bitch, man.
Sloppy, man.
You know,
Right.
they be fat and sloppy, smell like cigarettes and
Yep.
coffee.
Yep.
It's already admitted they don't take a bath.
Yep.
Right.
They don't shower on a
Right.
regular.
They celebrities tell you that.
You know,
Yep.
whereas the Jake woman, even when she might be a little out of shape, but she gonna try to make it like a swag or something, or
Right.
She
put
gonna
that
make
shit.
it work.
She gonna try to make it look
Play
good
that
on
shit,
some
nigga.
level, man.
Nigga, don't play that shit.
You know.
Yeah.
So yeah, y'all just jealous of us, man. Y'all hate us on every fucking level, man. You know, it is what it is, man. The lynching wasn't done by the elites. You know,
Right.
the KKK. You know,
Picnics. Pick a
picnics.
nigga.
Right.
You know, going
Right.
all up in the court system, redlining.
I got it.
You know,
Right.
corporate racism, scientific racism, man.
Mask
That was-
over here, mask over there. That was
Yeah,
regular Edomites.
that was regular Edomites, man.
Yep.
You know, all these Jake children that be going missing, man, be
Right.
regular Edomites behind that shit, man.
Right.
Yep.
You know,
But
no,
man,
it's not
too-
always the elites. It's you fucking regular Edomites, man. You military. I want to say soldiers, man. You a bunch of fucking mercenaries, man.
Yeah.
You American Edomite mercenaries, man. Going all over the world raping children, man. Be regular Edomites, man.
Man, Jake suffer prejudice and racism every day. That's regular Edomites, man. At the job, trying to sign up for a job, nigga.
Right.
Yep.
And then the ones that that look like Edomites that got a little swag, y'all be Jake, man.
Right.
Okay. You know, y'all be Jake, and they always want to rock with Jake. They don't
Right.
want to be rocking with Esau.
Right.
They always want to be around Jake, dress like Jake, sing like Jake, dance like Jake, do what Jake do. Why? Because they niggas, man. And
Right.
regular Edomites know that shit, man.
Right.
They can peep.
Yep.
They can tell the difference between a fucking a confusion of speckled bird,
Right.
Yep.
Jake and a regular Edomite. They can tell the difference. They can
Yeah.
peep the spirit is different, man.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's our
You know?
spirit, man. Right. So yeah, and the reason why you Edomites are catching hell now, all right, because hey, like all the brothers just been saying, all the shit you did, okay, what your forefathers did is catching up to you. All right, all that lynching, all them lies, deception. Now you got to pay. Now the curses are coming onto you. All right, and y'all catching hell, man. You Edomites, a lot of you Edomites ain't got it, man. You come off that you got it, you know, but you ain't got it, man, because them curses are coming onto you heavily.
Right.
All right. Well, I'm waiting for the next economic crisis, the next economic crash. All you Edomites, a lot of you Edomites are going down too, man.
Right.
All right. You're going down too. But I wanted to bring this out because the reason why America is going down and why you Edomites are now feeling the pain is this. This Deuteronomy chapter 30. I'm gonna start at 6, but the point is at 7. And the Lord thy God will circumcise thy heart and the heart of thy seed, to love the Lord thy power with all thy heart and with all thy soul, that thou mayest live right. And that's what the Lord did. He put the Wakak Radash, the Spirit holy upon us, all right, to wake up to who we are, all right, and serve our power in truth and sincerity, all right. Now check this out. While the elect, and Lord, when we are part of the elect, that's why he calls us the hopeful elect. While the elect are, all right, serving the Lord in truth and sincerity, there's a balance to it. 7. And the Lord thy God will put all these curses upon thy enemies and on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee.
Yeah.
Perfect balance, man.
Right.
All right. The more we sup with the Lord, the more the elect are sealed, the more the curses are hitting you fucking devils,
Right.
Edomites. That's how the Lord is getting down.
Right.
This is why America's circling the drain the way it is, man.
Right. Because when you please the Lord put your enemies under thee. It's the seesaw effect. As the Lord builds us up, our enemies, they get worse. But when our people sin, our enemies wax stronger. You know, as a punishment against us.
Up.
You know? But we coming into this truth, we being built up, and Esau shit is crumbling. He's being destroyed by the spirit of the Lord's mouth. Which are these prophets, man? The prophecies, man. The Lord sending out his prophets to prophesy this man's destruction.
Yep.
Ain't nothing that he could do about it. He's just seeing his shit circling the drain.
Right.
You know?
And that's a sign we're almost out of here.
And we're gonna see it even on a greater scale where even his devices fell in these last days. His technologies, his surveillance, you know, his robots, his AI. The Lord finna start confusing all that shit in these last days, man. This Edomite is not just finna have his way. The Lord gonna let him have his last little hoorah for 2/3 of our people. You know? But this man is finna fail miserably, man.
Yeah, he got to go out fighting, man. It is
Yep.
what it is. He got to swing for the fence,
Right.
for the fences. You
Right.
know. He got to do it, bro.
Mm-hmm.
He got to crack. He got, you see two bitches fighting, start scratching each other.
Grabbing hair.
You know, you got to start grabbing hair. You know, playing. You know, or in a boxing match, you see two men fighting, and one of them try to sneak kick the other in the balls. You know, he just gotta do shit like that, bro. Cause he losing, bro. He's a loser, man. He feels it. He can feel it, man.
You was still at 73rd song?
You want me to keep going?
You can skip that, or at least skip down the verse, for you know, because I know brothers got something else. You can skip down to verse 12.
12. Okay.
Yeah.
Back to Psalm chapter 73. This is the 12th verse. Behold, these are the ungodly who prosper in the world, a increase in riches.
Mm-hmm.
Verily, I have cleansed my heart in vain, and washed my hands in innocence.
And we was going into capitalism and all these different things. The picture that Esau has painted in this world is like, if you do good, you're gonna finish last.
Right.
If you got a good heart in this world, you're gonna be ran over.
Yeah. Yep.
If you try to have a pure, innocent heart in this land, you at a disadvantage because wickedness rules this earth. They say you dog eat dog. You gotta be ruthless to make it. So to even just come up at a job, for the most part, in this place, you gotta be ruthless to somebody.
Yeah.
You gotta lie.
Yeah.
You gotta not have empathy and sympathy. You know? And that's how America has come up, just ruthlessness. That's the vibration of this world. You gotta be ruthless to
Right.
get it out here.
Right. See, that goes back to fucking Esau, man. The earth there's enough on earth to go around, idiot. Where everybody can just chill and be comfortable. No, but you want to have more so you can shit on everybody.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Push that vibration out on Jake. He chose the wicked of our people to put at the forefront, so Jake could follow that vibration.
Which is whack as hell. That vibration look whack as hell, bro.
Right.
That shit is lame.
It's not sustainable.
You
Now
know?
look at Jake. Everything is through. Black culture is bad. It's done.
Right.
But it wasn't sustainable. Rap, R&B, all that shit is just through. You know, you got it, bro.
I want to read the NLT real quick. Psalm chapter 73, verse 12 in the NLT. It reads, Look at these wicked people, enjoying a life of ease while their riches multiply. Did I keep my heart pure for nothing? Did I keep myself innocent for no reason? Like you were saying, man. But the wicked are going to get the recompense, which is judgment.
That's why the just gonna live by faith too.
Yep.
But shoot, since we came into this truth, and brothers been in this truth, the apostles been in this thing for 4 decades plus, and shoot, you got younger brothers, younger elders, 20 years, younger brothers, 15, 10, 7. You have to live innocently and righteously and on a straight and narrow path, while everybody out here don't give a fuck how they get it. You know? But you on a straight and narrow path. We gotta live because we fear the Most High. But you know what? That is our treasure. We gonna see when the same people who are ruthless, when they ass is starving to death, when they ass being mowed down with no help from the Lord, they gonna wish that they moved the right way, man.
Right.
You know?
They'll wish that they were noble.
Right.
You know, they're gonna be crying and begging for somebody to show them some type of mercy. You know, and they're not gonna get it.
Right.
It's gonna hurt. It's gonna be humbling.
Especially 2/3, as it say in 2nd Ezra chapter 16, your sin shall be witness against it in that day. Meaning it's gonna be all on your mind. Cause you got a zeal. Ooh, the scriptures call our people out. You got a zeal. You know God exists, but you said like Boosie, you gave him the middle finger.
I know the scriptures say, "Surely hast thou set them in slippery places."
Oh yeah, it's gonna get to that.
I'll keep going down. Psalm chapter 73, verse 14. For all the day long have I been plagued and chastened every morning. If I say I will speak thus, behold, I should offend against the generation of thy children.
Mm.
When I thought to know this, it was too painful for me until I went into the sanctuary of God. Then I understood their end.
Right. When you see all of Esau's atrocities before the truth. If you watch documentaries, shit. In school, I was in the Africana Studies class, and I learned about how the King of Belgium did the Congo and all of that. And you know about what they did to us. Like, damn, they just gonna get away with this? But until we came into the sanctuary, and that's this truth, man.
Right.
This truth through the names of Yahweh Shem Yahushai.
Right, and see, that's why a lot of our people, they go off into the ways of this world, because they see, damn, well, Esau and the heathen, they get to do what they want, they not getting judged. That's why you be hearing Jake be saying goofy shit like, oh, what's the point of serving the Lord? If God is real, why do we have to do this?
Yeah, like, where was he?
Where was he? We should just be atheistic and just do what the white man do, all the other nations do. But you come to this truth and you understand why, man, that the Lord has set the wicked up for the day of destruction, man.
That's right.
And that we should maintain our innocency, man, so that we can escape the judgments, man. The reason why we're in this position is because we sinned against the Lord.
Thank you.
And we've been being wicked, so the Lord set the wicked over us, so we can see what the fruits of a wicked rulership can look like, man.
Right.
Okay?
Hey, man.
Are you? Hey, the water how about Shemi Shai that the Lord beat our ass, man.
Right.
Yep.
Okay,
Sure.
that the Lord destroyed the kingdom, that we had over there in Israel, man, and we went into slavery time and time again, man. Okay, the Lord didn't let our wickedness just increase and just give us abundance like He did these heathens, especially Esau, man.
Right. Second Ezra's
know?
going to that.
Yep.
It's good, man. Good.
The Lord punished us so we can get it out the way, man.
Get it out the way, man, so it don't just increase, man.
Because He meant for us to be righteous. Hey, when you first read Deuteronomy 28 with understanding, that's a breath of fresh air. That's your answer. Because Jake be like, what was God in slavery?
Yep.
We got the answers now.
Yep.
We telling you.
Right.
We sinned against the Lord and these curses came upon us.
Right.
But it's a sign that we are the people of the Lord.
Right.
Right.
And that we need to return to the Heavenly Father. And
Right.
guess what? These niggas can't say that they tried the Lord.
Yeah.
Not one of you niggas
Right.
can say that, man. You tried Christianity, nigga.
Right.
You tried Roman Catholic or whatever that
Right.
bullshit is.
Plantation.
You tried plantation Christianity.
Yup.
You tried fucking Santeria, Voodoo, Yoruba,
Right.
all this other
Islam.
shit. Islam, Buddhism, Muslim.
YOLO.
The
Hip-hop.
hip hop.
Yeah.
The conscious movement.
International.
Black Panthers,
Yeah.
Pan-Africanism, civil rights. You tried that already, man. You tried all these different revolutions and civil, social movements our people have been involved in, man. You tried all that shit and none of that shit worked, man.
And you just wore out in your wickedness with no answers. But we came into the sanctuary. Now we understand this Edomite's end, man. That invigorates us. That along with knowing that we get in the kingdom, of course, and our Lord is coming, that quickens us, man.
Right.
Oh, the Lord got it out for this Edomite. He being set up just like ancient Pharaoh to be brought down.
Yep.
It's all making sense now.
Now you don't. Once you get that understanding, now you don't have to feel obligated to go after the ways of this world, man.
Right.
Yep.
Okay, cause fuck this shit, and the more you separate it from it, the more whack it is, man.
Yep.
Okay, but once you keep getting involved in the wickedness of this world, you're not able to see the light, man. Okay, all right, and it's like even people that's in this world, a lot of the wicked of our people, they get involved, and they might say certain things, man. About how fucked up it is to be in the industry or whatever bullshit they're a part of. But they don't have a way of escaping their mind, so they gotta keep feeding that demon.
Right.
That demon keeps coming up, and they gotta keep feeding it. They enslaved, man. They enslaved to sin and death. They enslaved to their idols, man. They enslaved to Esau, man. They enslaved to their flesh. Okay? And it just keeps eating away at them, and they degenerate, and it gets worse. They gotta get their fix, and it gets worse.
That's why you gotta have some rejoicing and thankfulness and gratefulness as you fight this good fight of faith, man. Because we have a lively hope. The things that we hope for and believe is real. It's real, and it's about to happen. Go ahead, because I know brothers got something.
Right. Cap was saying about how we're not supposed to look at Esau as, you know, a reflection of what we're trying to be,
Right.
right? Because he's the wicked.
Yep.
Okay, so this is the book of Ecclesiasticus, or otherwise as the book of Sirach, chapter 9, verse 11. Envy not the glory of a sinner, for thou knowest not what shall be his end.
That's
Right.
right.
That's it.
Delight not in the thing in that ungodly have
Have to-
pleasure in.
Mm-hmm.
But remember, they shall not go unpunished unto their grave.
Right, because our Lord is a righteous judge, and that's going to go with the next verse in Psalm 73, because you got to get the slippery places real quick, and
Yep.
then we can move on.
So
Right,
back
you're
to
not
the book.
supposed to envy this motherfucker. The Lord got it out for this motherfucker, man. Don't trust this motherfucker.
Yep.
You know, no, and be occupied in the prophecies and know that okay, when the trip come, don't take that motherfucking shit,
Right.
because those who take it gonna be destroyed when the Lord nuke these motherfuckers. Go ahead,
Right.
bro.
Back to the book of Psalm, chapter 73, verse 13. Verily I have cleansed my heart in vain.
No, go back to 14 to 15. It's like you on 14 to 15,
Okay.
just for the sake of time.
Okay, come.
You already read that one.
Okay, Psalm chapter 73, verse 14.
No, you on 18. Go to 18, brother.
Okay,
You already read 17. Go to 18.
okay, fine. So go on. Psalm chapter 73, verse 18. Surely thou didst them in slippery places.
Yeah,
Thou-
you did set them in slippery places.
Yep.
Mhm.
I'll read it again. Psalm chapter 73, verse 18. Surely thou didst set them in slippery places.
Right. So like somebody, you know, it's a snowy day, and somebody walking on the street. It's ice,
Mm-hmm.
you know, on the road, but you can't see it. It's black ice.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and they ain't got the proper footwear. They
Right.
just,
Yep.
It bust their ass.
Right.
you know,
Yeah.
eventually they bust their ass,
Yeah.
man.
When I used to live in Colorado, man, there was a lot of black ice even
Yep.
on that road.
In
That
the
shit is
driveway.
dangerous. That shit is dangerous, man.
Yep.
You don't see it, okay, and don't prepare, you falling or you crashing,
Yep.
okay?
That's why in a lot of these states that have heavy snow and heavy
Yep.
snowfall, when the roads get very paved with snow,
Yeah.
all it takes is one car to slip, and then the stack keeps coming.
Yeah.
Boom,
Yep.
You
boom.
see that a
Yep.
lot. You
Yep.
see that a lot, man.
Yep.
Yep.
Psalm chapter 73, verse 18. Surely thou didst set them in slippery places. Thou castest them down into destruction.
Right. Right. Thou castest them down, and you see when the Lord, you see when you cast something down, you know, like if you have a ball, right, and you cast it down, that's a fast, violent movement, man. You know?
Mm-hmm.
It's not, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It's not. It's gonna be with violence. Scripture says, "Thus with violence shall that great city Babylon be thrown down, man."
Cast them down to destruction.
You know?
Break it.
It's gonna come crashing down hard, man.
Can I get the NLT?
Mhm.
Officer Shaw. NLT, chapter 7, Psalm 73, verse 18. Truly you put them on a slippery path and send them sliding over the cliff to destruction.
Hmm.
Mm.
That reminds me of how, you know, the swine, when they got put the spirit of the uncleanness onto the
Mhm.
swine, you know,
Yeah.
demons, they
Yep.
went over the cliff of destruction.
Right,
Yeah.
they drown. They would.
Yeah.
That's these Edomites, man. They on the highway to hell. Hell from beneath is moved for you.
Mhm.
You know, you about to be cast down, boy. Go ahead.
Verse 19, how are they brought into desolation as in a moment?
Mm.
They are utterly consumed with terrors.
Mm.
As a dream when one awaketh, so, O Lord, when thou awakest, thou shalt despise their image.
That's it right there. When thou arise, when the Lord arise, meaning when Yahweh shall come back to take this earth, who Isaiah 63 say he coming back?
After that calamity.
Basra, Edom.
Yep.
He gonna despise your image,
Yeah.
the image of the beast.
Yes.
Esau, Edom, the root, America, NATO, EU. He's gonna destroy you. The Lord hates you, Edomites, man. It's you. You the one who set yourself up as you God. You know, not to mention all the other atrocities that you've done. You set yourself up as if you was God of the Bible. And then you the people who the Lord has indignation with forever. The Lord said he have war with Amalek from generation to generation. Amalek go ahead and say that they're the Israelites. Oh my goodness. It's like the worst that you could do. the worst things that anybody could do in real life or fiction. Esau has done it in real life.
Yeah, but that's the thing. The Lord put the spirit on Esau to basically try to size up the Lord. You know, Amalek heard, oh, he gonna have forward generation. I'm gonna call myself an Israelite. What you gonna do about it? That's the spirit.
Yeah.
That's the spirit of Esau.
Yeah, that nigga something else, man. But
That's what the history of these so-called JJs, right? The so-called chosen people of the Lord. They always get kicked out everywhere they go.
Yeah.
They go from one nation, one country, one land, and they always get kicked out.
Right.
Even in the land of Zebulon, all right, Guatemala.
right.
Okay, they got their ass kicked out over there because they got caught, trying
Right.
to take little kids and putting them into
Right.
things that they were not supposed to be in.
Right. See, the nations gave Israelites as gifts because we useful. Put us in slavery. We gonna build up your nation. Great workers. Amalek is good for nothing.
Right.
Nah,
Always getting kicked
just
out.
swindling and then stealing, all right, market manipulation,
Yep.
okay,
Always lying.
always lying. But Abimelech's good at market manipulation, man.
Yep.
You know,
Hitler too. He
Yeah.
was exposed to them.
he was like, yeah.
And now, the modern day Babylonian is waking up to the wickedness of why they are so poor and why they're so oppressed. Because
Right.
really, it's your own nation of people, but it's really the so-called JJs. All right, these
And
people.
that's why, okay, nothing's gonna change because the JJs, the 1948 ones, they control America, all right, and the least of the flock shall draw them out.
Yep.
You're not gonna get out of this, your destruction, all right. Your politicians have been bought and paid for by the JJs, okay. They sold out. They sold America out a long time ago.
Yep.
All right, and this is the revealing,
Yep.
you know. But Elder Lawyer quoted this. I wanted to bring this out because hey, we're in a time, man. We're in these times. Revelation chapter 18, and I'm gonna start at 20. Rejoice over her. The her is America, Babylon the Great. Thou heaven, and ye holy apostles and prophets, right? Okay, which proves that the prophets, okay, and the apostles are here today. You're looking at them, man. Okay. Who out here is prophesying against America, Babylon the Great, the whore that sit upon many waters, and saying that she's going to be destroyed?
Right.
Okay? It's us, man.
Right.
Okay? For God have avenged you on her. Right. This is the way the Lord is going to avenge. Okay? All right. Avenge. Okay, for us, man. 21. And a mighty angel stood up. Took up a stone like a great millstone and cast it into the sea. That's that cast down.
Yep.
Okay? Saying, thus with violence shall that great city Babylon be thrown down and shall be found no more at all.
Right.
Okay? That's talking about the destruction, man. All right? Everything's leading up to the destruction. Okay? It doesn't matter how much money you spend, how much rights you take away, how much oppression you give to the people here in America and abroad. You're still being set up for destruction. Okay? Nuclear fire. All right? And this is what we're waiting on, man. And we're up in the spirit. We're rejoicing, man. Okay? Everything we've been saying, starting with our past elders, is coming to pass right now in real time, man. Real time. Okay? And there's nothing you can do to stop it. So hurry the fuck up, push the RFID chip, come with the persecution, and watch how the Lord defends us and avenges us, man. It's
Right.
going down, man. Real
Right.
talk. Nothing but facts, man.
Got something real quick. Jeremiah chapter 50. All right, Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 21. It says, "Go up against the land of Merathaim," which is America. All right, goes into double rebellion or double bitterness, which we know America. Root word of America, Amada go. Mar goes back to myrrh or bitterness. Okay. All right. It says, "The land of Merathaim, even against it and against the inhabitants of Pekod, waste and utterly destroy after them, saith the Lord, and do according to all that I have commanded thee." The sound of battle is in the land and great destruction, man. So it's gonna be foreign troops over here in America, man. It's gonna be battle over here, man. America's not gonna be no more known as tender and delicate and the Lady of Kingdoms. Okay, you're gonna have foreign troops. Scriptures talk about I will fill thee with men as with caterpillars, man. Okay, it says, "How is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken? How is Babylon become a desolation among the nations, man?" All right, so this great war hammer that is Babylon, been going around the world, beating all the nations into submission, will be destroyed, man. Okay, I have laid a snare for thee, and thou art also taken, O Babylon, and thou wast not aware. So it's gonna be by surprise, man. The world is gonna be shocked that America is destroyed. Okay, it says, "Thou art found and also caught because thou hast striven against the Lord. The Lord hath opened his armory and hath brought forth the weapons of his indignation. For this is the work of the Lord of God of hosts in the land of the Chaldeans." Okay, so those missiles are really the Lord's weaponry, man. And the Lord's gonna put the spirit on these other nations, man. He's gonna put a demonic spirit on them. All right, a spirit on them, an evil thought to shoot those missiles over here, man. Okay, and blow America off the map. All right, it says, "Come against her from the utmost border, open her storehouses, cast her up as heaps, and destroy her utterly. Let nothing of her be left," man. So this is gonna be the only kingdom that's been utterly destroyed off the earth, man, by fire. All right, you've had other empires and other kingdoms that have been on earth and have collapsed and been, conquered, but there's you can still go and see and you see their ruins and they're still inhabited. People still live there. But America is not going to be like that. It's going to be an utter wasteland of fire and brimstone and smoke and burning pitch. And after the smoke settles, it's going to be all kind of desert creatures here, man.
After the manner of Sodom and Gomorrah, that's the place that is not inhabited. That's the only other place.
Yeah. It says, "Slay all her bullocks, let them go down to the slaughter. Woe unto them, for their day has come, the time of their visitation. The voice of them that flee and escape out of the land of Babylon, to declare in Zion the vengeance of the Lord our God, the vengeance of his temple," man. So the destruction that's coming to Babylon is the Lord's vengeance for what they've done to the Lord's people, man.
Yep.
All right, particularly the righteous elect. Okay, or I should say especially. All right, "Call together the archers against Babylon, all ye that bend the bow." All right, which the archers represents these different nations that got nuclear capabilities, man. And the bow is the missile silos, and the arrow is the actual missiles, man. Okay, and they're gonna shoot those missiles over here, those arrows over here. "Camp against it round about, let none thereof escape. Recompense her according to her work, according to all that she hath done, do unto her." And has America not gone all over around the world bombing people, man?
Yep.
Okay, blowing shit up. So what she's done, do unto her. All right, that's what's gonna happen to this place. The Lord's gonna have the spirit on all these other nations that got nuclear capabilities to shoot their missiles over here, and it's gonna land square on America's fucking head, man.
That's right.
And blow you bitches off the map.
Yep.
Okay. All right, it says, "According to all that she hath done, do unto her, for she hath been proud against the Lord, against the Holy One of Israel. Therefore shall her young men fall in the streets, and all her men of war shall be cut off in that day, saith the Lord." So America's not coming out of World War III in one piece, man. Your military mighty men is going to be utterly decimated, and America's going to be utterly destroyed.
It's gonna be nothing left.
It's going to be nothing left.
nothing left of you.
Okay? All right? It says, "Behold, I am against thee, O thou most proud." And America is the most proud, man.
Come on, who else?
Okay? Of all the nations. Why? Because America is Basra, man. America is the chief center of Edomite rule and influence on the earth. Why? Because the Edomites reign here, man. The scriptures talk about Esau, man, how the pride of his heart had deceived him, man. Okay? His pride is lifted up.
Yep.
Okay, so what do you expect, man? What do you expect to happen to this place, man? Okay, destruction. It says, "Saith the Lord God of hosts, for thy day is come, the time that I will visit thee, and the most proud shall stumble and fall." It's funny, man. When you see two people get ready to fight, you got the one that been talking the most shit, talking all kind of crazy shit, and they getting ready to bump. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And on his way to throw the first punch, he fall or trip up, and then the other guy start rocking his ass.
Yup.
Then he get jumped.
Yup.
And see all that shit you was talking.
Yup.
Yeah, you got your ass beat, nigga. That's what's gonna happen to America, man. They gonna go strutting themselves into World War III, you know, thinking they the man, and they gonna get their ass jumped and whooped, man.
Right.
Blown away, man.
Yep.
Okay? The great equalizer, them missiles, man.
Yep.
All right, and there's gonna be another nuclear arms race, man. That shit ain't over, man. These nations gonna start building nukes rapidly, man. It's coming back, man.
Watch.
Yep.
I was just looking at a report. You know, the last time any European country tested their nukes was back in '96. I believe it was France. But after everything that's going on, watch. You're
Yeah.
gonna see France. You're gonna see Britain just start testing their nukes
Right.
just out of the blue. Like
You're gonna
man,
start seeing smaller nations
Yep.
doing it.
Yep.
They want nukes now.
Pakistan's gonna be testing their nukes openly. India's gonna be testing their nukes openly. Yeah, it's getting spicy
Right.
on the global scene.
Yeah, to shoot them over here to America and blow this place off the
Yeah,
map.
that's
man.
why you cocky ass Americans, man. All right, you're in for a rude awakening. You know,
That's right.
fucked up, man. All you cocky ass Americans, arrogant and pride. Your days are numbered, man.
Wicked Americans.
That's right.
Even NATO gonna turn on y'all, man.
Yep.
Everything. Hey, one of y'all bossing me outside. Donald Trump is doing what he's got to do, man.
Yep.
All right, it says, my place. Hold on, brothers.
It's getting spicy, man. Geopolitics is real, man.
Yeah.
Gotta pay attention. Geo meaning the earth, okay?
All right, okay, so Jeremiah 50 and 32, it says, and the most proud shall stumble and fall, and none shall raise him up. So you ain't gonna have nobody to help you, you know? You're gonna be humiliated. And I will kindle a fire in his cities, and it shall devour all round about him, man. So all these cities here in America, all these towns, these different states and regions and provinces gonna be burned up, man.
Everything.
All you're gonna see is fire and brimstone smoke ascending up, man. And that's not even talking about the chariots that's gonna ride on you motherfuckers, man. The chariots of the Lord, man. What you call UFOs gonna be descending down, zapping your ass, man.
Yep.
The Lord
You
is
know?
about hope.
Timmy, bomb. You know?
America is the biblical lake of fire.
Yes,
It
man.
is the United States of America.
Yep.
Okay? And it says, thus saith the Lord of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together, and all that took them captive held them fast. They refused to let them go. Their Redeemer is strong. The Lord of hosts is his name. He shall thoroughly plead their cause. Okay? All right? So he's gonna get very, very intricate with it. You know? He's not gonna leave any stone unturned, man.
Yep.
Okay?
It's gonna be up and personal.
Yeah.
It's personal to the Lord, man. You touch the apple of his eye. It's
all this,
personal.
all this pride Esau has. Oh yeah, we conquered the natives.
Yep.
You know, we're gonna
Right.
take South America.
Yeah.
We're gonna take Venezuela. Yeah, we did. We did that to the Negroes, to the West Indians, to the Haitians. So,
Yep.
all right. Well,
The
okay.
Lord about to ride for us, man. Fuck wrong with you?
All right. It says that
Yes.
he may give rest to the land and disquiet the inhabitants of Babylon. So that pomp and that pride, you know what I'm saying, that lackadaisical attitude that Babylon has, the Lord's gonna disquiet that shit, man. Y'all gonna be very frustrated.
Woo!
Okay, it's always funny to watch the proud bully, man.
Yep.
You know,
That's humble.
and he's fucking pompous. You can't seem to get under his skin or rattle him, and then he just starts disintegrating like a little bitch and start crying. It's always a beautiful thing to watch, man. Okay, it's gonna culminate in America's utter destruction, man. All praises to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai.
Yes.
You had something you wrote. I have one more. We talking about him. Well, I got this one, my last one. About Esau being cast down, because he was brought up and he was given the sword. He rules now. And it was all for prophecy's sake.
Yep.
It was for prophecy's sake, but for also at the Lord, at his coming, the Lord showed his power. Now, watch how this, it basically goes from Esau, Edom, to talk about Pharaoh, because Esau is modern day Pharaoh. Here's Romans chapter 9, and I'll start at verse 13. It says, as it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated.
That's my favorite scripture.
Now, again, keep mentioning it. Isaiah 63, the Lord says when he comes, he's coming from Edom. Esau is Edom.
Right.
Basra with dyed garments.
Yep.
You know?
Right.
As if he was treading in the wine fat, man. Meaning bloody garments representing how he's about to destroy Esau, Edom, because he hates them. As it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. What shall we say then? Is there unrighteousness with the Most High? God forbid. For he said to Moses, I will have mercy on whom I will have mercy, and I will have compassion on whom I will have compassion. And we are in these days in which the Lord is about to exact and perform that mercy that he promised to our forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, by delivering the elect, the remnant of our people out of captivity and giving us the kingdom, you know, and giving us new bodies in which we're going, the second covenant coming in, we're going to be perfect. We can't sin. The heathen's going to be subject on us. We're going to have new bodies fashioned like Yahweh's, man. He's going to show us that mercy while destroying our enemies.
Yep.
Because verse 16 it says, so then it is not of him that willeth, nor of him that runneth, but of the Most High that showeth mercy. For the scripture saith unto Pharaoh. You see the parallel?
Right.
Esau. Mount Pharaoh. He's modern day Pharaoh.
Right.
We are in modern day Egypt.
Right. All that Egyptian mysticism you motherfuckers are into to this day,
Right.
man.
Right.
All those Masonic symbols in DC, man.
Right.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah.
And Esau has always wanted to be like the Egyptians, man.
Yep.
Since they started to rule,
Yep.
since they got a dominion with Alexander the Great, he preferred to be called Pharaoh.
Right.
Right.
Ptolemy was called Pharaoh.
Right. That's why Paul wrote it the way he wrote it. All right. He could have chose Greeks. No, he wanted Pharaoh.
Right.
To show you how these Edomites worship, okay, the Egyptian culture, man.
Right, and he had to be wise. This is a book going to the Israelites that's in Rome.
What's going on?
Oh, I thought y'all was doing a conviction.
No. We're preaching the Bible.
Well, we don't want you in it.
Amen,
Yeah.
brother.
Yeah.
He didn't go on camera.
Nah, he's good.
They pick it up.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
I know when we get the power, it's gonna be so
Yeah.
lovely,
So,
man.
That's why
hey.
people gotta be destroyed, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
He's pride. But hey, but what were we saying for the last 10, 15 minutes? He's pride. He's arrogant. He's cocky. He thinks he can do whatever he wants. All right? He's moving like Pharaoh, modern day Pharaoh. So it's all spiritual.
Children are
Yeah.
blessings, man.
You know?
Spirit.
He looked like he was on alcohol. His eyes, it looked like he was what's it called? He was intoxicated.
Right.
His eyes weren't moving, man. He looked dilated.
You one of
Yeah.
those in a group chat talking about how you hate niggas and spicks.
Yep.
But it says, for the scripture saith unto Pharaoh, even for the same purpose have I raised thee up, that I might show my power in thee, and that my name might be declared throughout all the earth. And we in that time in which the Lord is about to declare his name, man, by taking down this Edomite. And a beautiful thing, we started off that they gonna know that a prophet was amongst them. He had us come out and preach in his name. Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua is gonna do this and he's gonna do that. He's gonna do this. The Lord said nukes are gonna come to America. He sent out his prophets to do it, and he's gonna take down Esau, just like he took down Pharaoh, man. You know? That's it. Yeah. Hey, so with that,
With that, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kadash.
double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, salutations to the elect. Kwame Yasharallah.
Kwame Yasharallah.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Who got the word?